Good morning. It is bright and early. Well, like 6:20. I've been up for a couple of hours. And yes, my handsome son is we're there somewhere. Sitting at the the table. Where are you at? There you go. And Miss Lily is awake over there too. So I just wanted to come on here and talk about one of the, I know I'm playing with my little baby hairs. One of my big signs that I've been getting. And I thought, so I've been getting these little anties, everywhere in my sink. There's actually a little piece of food right there this time. So they are having, an absolute feast. And they're up on there. And it started shortly before the 1 year mark of Dave passing. And for those of you that don't know, I started getting invasions of ants. And I say that because there was 6 of them, 6 separate times that I was getting invasions of ants in my kitchen leading up to his passing. Mostly over by, look at that light. Look at that wonderful, wonderful light. Look at that. Just straight down. Leading up to his passing, 6 separate times over by the sliding door where I keep, the dog food. Yeah. And then when I, steam mopped with vinegar, the whole floor, put salt, put cinnamon, put whatever down, they found a different hole to, so for the first hole I tried to cover it, they came in a different hole. Then I tried to steam mop everything up and clean everything and keep them from coming in, and they found up here on my sink to come in. And I ended up putting down ant traps, and I hate doing that. I hate killing anything because everything's got a purpose. And for me, it's I don't want to disrupt that purpose, but it was just I literally had ants all over my kitchen floor. I've got littles. I had a 1-year-old, she wasn't even 1 at the time, walking, and I didn't want her to get bit by ants. So I looked up, every single time I would look up the definition, it would always say that it meant money, sharp rise in wealth, big change in income, everything was about money. And shortly, it was probably it started in August, and then Dave passed away September 26th. My ex-husband, the dad to my older 2 kiddos. And September 26th, you just get to enjoy this light the whole time, just straight through my head, I moved, and it's just still there. It's connection to source right now, apparently. And so starting in August until he passed away in September, it got worse and worse. I even had little buggies in my bedroom, and I was what in the actual, I now have a house cleaner that comes once a month. I love having somebody come and clean my house. I hate cleaning. And she just cleaned, and it did nothing to stop these ants. Nothing at all. And I even asked her to do the kitchen counter really good. And so I took it as a sign leading up to Dave's passing. It started in September, that he was just back with us, and it started as one or a few 2 or 3 little ants, and I'm noticing that there's progressively more. And so each time I look it up, it means joy, peace, tranquility, and loss is what it says every single time I look it up. So very different than when I Googled it last year, which is why I think signs are meant to be signs. Because I can look it up, 1 year and get something, and then the next year get something very different. And I think that's because the universe pulls up, this is what it means for you. And So I was like, okay, well, maybe it's just like commemorating the 1 year of his passing. Well, it's now October, 8th? And September 26th has come and gone. And I've been having dreams almost every single night about my ex-husband currently. In every dream, I'm getting mad at him for something. And I'm like saying I'm going to break up with him. In every single dream, we're back together. In every single dream, I'm mad at him for something. And acknowledging that I need to leave him. Every single dream. It's like, I don't know if I'm processing through anger in my dreams or what. I'm like, okay, maybe I need to do some cord cutting. Some like it's getting ridiculous. Well, leading up to his passing, I was having a lot of dreams of him too. Then they were like sex dreams. And I was like, really? Like, really? Do I really have to like have all these dreams of being intimate with my ex-husband? Like, I was like so frustrated by them. And then he passed away and I was like, oh, that's why I was dreaming of him. So it's now been a year. He's passed away. And lately, I mean, I've been having dreams about him like pretty much every single night. And so I'm like frustrated again. Like, who wants to be dreaming of their ex-husband? Really? Nobody. Like, you want to cut the cord and let that shit go. So I'm like, and I tried doing this last year, like cutting cords and cord cutting ceremonies, and it was just like, nope, like you're going to keep having these dreams. So this year I'm like, should I try doing that? Do I need to like do some cord cutting? And I have a feeling there's like a bigger meaning here, and I just don't see it or understand it yet. So I figured I'd finally leave a video about it. And then it dawned on me the message that he got me one time when I was driving. And I do think driving is very meditative. I think, you know, we can go on autopilot and we can receive, like, we can calm our monkey brain and receive messages that we can't hear otherwise. And I just heard Dave. Like, it was just like this knowing, this, I don't know, for any of you that have received messages like this, like, you can't explain it. And it was the message that he's going to stick around for me and the kiddos until... What's up, Lily? What? Okay, but you need to go eat your food at the table. And then I'll get you dressed and then you can play. She is just so stinking cute. She's kind of on Hobbs's medal that he just got for passing up in gymnastics. So, oh, that's not trash. This one's trash. Yeah, in here. Thank you. In the message, as I was driving, he like very clearly let me know that he was planning on sticking around until I meet my soulmate. Until, like, he's sticking around for me and the kids, making sure we're taken care of until I meet my soulmate. And I, like, just started bawling. I was like, I just, like, knew, like, that was, like, a message that he had for me. So I'm almost wondering right now if the ants are getting stronger because he's getting stronger because I'm getting closer to meeting my soulmate. Just kind of dawned on me today while I was sitting on the toilet. I was like, maybe. So I figured I'd make a video and put that out there and keep y'all posted. Alright, I'm gonna go get this little one dressed and then wake up her big sister and get her dressed and get them off to school. Woo! I love you. I hope you all have such a fantastic day.